Hi guys, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well whenever you see this. Hopefully you're having a good day or night. This is going to be a general reading for Cancer for January 17th through January 31st. It is a general reading, so it can cover anything from love to work to friendship, health, friends, etc. I said friends twice, yes. um, and so I went ahead this week and pulled all your tarot cards and your confirmation cards to see if you guys like this new way of me doing things to save a little bit of time. But I will still pull your two oracle cards at the end. Okay, so before we get into your reading, I'm going to do a quick sound bell just to help ground the reading and get some healing. Okay, Cancer. So I was doing some of the readings outside earlier, but then it got a little chilly and it was super dark. So I decided to come back inside. But anyway, so what we have for you here today, Cancer, is the Empress in reverse, Six of Pentacles upright, Seven of Wands upright, Justice upright, the Three of Wands in reverse, and Knight of Pentacles upright. Okay, so the first row is energy starting around today, January 17th, a little bit before, a little bit after, going into this upcoming week and upcoming weekend. And then the second row is the last week of January. Okay, so when we start off the reading with the Empress in reverse, this is an energy that is telling me, Cancer, you could possibly be feeling. Um, Not super strong or abundant in some way. The Empress is also the businesswoman of the deck, so you could be having some type of lack of confidence in your skills or something related to work in some way here. I'll show you the card in just a sec. This is a cow. Okay, I'll show you the card in the upright position here. So you see this cow. Um, Chilling out in this pasture here with the mountain in the background. Okay, so she's like really confident and peaceful here and abundant and strong. Definitely you see the horns as well. Okay, but it came out reversed, right, or upside down. So that's the energy I was just talking about. Not feeling super confident in some type of work situation or in your skills, or not feeling abundant or strong at this time. Okay, if it's not you yourself, it could be the person you're dealing with, the general situation, Cancer. All right, but let's go on to your next card here. So then you have the Six of Pentacles in the upright position. The Six of Pentacles is a card talking about an equal give and take, and possibly giving to those who are in need. Okay, so when you see this card in the traditional tarot, there's usually a woman holding the balance scales that you see in the Justice card. She's holding that, and then she's giving some coins to some children or people on the side of the road. Okay, so that's the equal give and take, and something possibly could be being weighed and judged and balanced at this time. But it's a beautiful energy about moving forward and also giving back in some way, even if it's not with money. Okay, Cancer. Now the next card you have here is the Seven of Wands in the upright position. This card in this deck, since it's the Animal Totem Tarot, it's a skunk, okay? The skunk is in a really defensive position here with their body language, and there's these seven wands coming towards it, okay? So if you don't know much about skunks, I did read something where they said they have like one spray, I think every like 4 or 5 hours or something like that. I don't know the exact time, right? But so if they're defensive and they spray, they really have to feel like they need to do it, because then it won't be a while again before they can use their stinky spray or whatever. Okay. But anyway, that's just a side note. So this is saying that you're feeling defensive about something, you're not completely on solid ground, and it could be just because in the past, in the recent past, or still currently, Cancer, You could have been dealing with a lot of situations that made you feel like you had to be ready for battle in some way. And so, even though there might not be a present battle, you're still in that energy. So, this is just a reminder card to soften up a little bit and only defend yourself if absolutely necessary, okay? Save your resources, your inner strength, right? Because I said the skunk takes a while to recycle that spray, right? Okay, but let's keep going here and see what else we have. So then you have the Justice card in the upright position, and this is really interesting because it's like catty corner from the Six of Pentacles, where I was talking about the Justice and the balance scale and something being weighed, okay, and equal give and take. So, and the Justice card is in the upright position. It's all about balance, okay? So you see this crane here. I think it's a crane bird, and it's got its wings up and it's looking up at the sky. It's really beautiful winter time, and so um, it's looking up for the justice, from the higher power, from God, whatever you want to call it, the spirits here. Um, but it's very graceful and it has a nice energy of trying to think of the way to say it. People also relate the justice card. It's similar in some ways to the hierophant. So people could look up to you, or you have some type of air where you could be a mentor or a teacher, but people really possibly associate you with being a just person or being rightful on the right side of justice, something like that. Something could also have been brought to justice for you, and it's putting more things into balance. But again, you have to take it how it resonates for you and which area in your life you're looking for this reading for. Okay. Now, the next card you have here is the Three of Wands in reverse. I forgot to set my timer, but that's okay. The Three of Wands in reverse is an energy of either coming out of an observational time or not wanting to observe something, not wanting to celebrate something yet, or not being open to looking at how other people go about their business and their own life and paths. Okay, and I say that because when the card is in the upright position here, you see this bird. I don't know what kind of bird it is. He's looking over here at these ships going by in the background, and you have the three wands with the ribbons for like the celebration. Okay, so celebratory energy, but it's all about observing, taking the time to slow down and people watch and see how other people deal with similar situations, seeing how about they go about their life like that. Okay, but when it's in the reverse, it could be that you're resisting doing that, or it could be that you are now coming out of that energy of just observing and people watching and learning lessons, and now you're ready to get back into action. But we'll see how it plays out. Okay. Now, the last card in your main tarot spread here is the Knight of Pentacles in the upright position. This is a beautiful card about moving forward, momentum, moving forward. You have this, I think it's a meerkat in the desert here. And so he's got his pentacle on one side and his shield on the other. And so the Knight of Pentacles is the energy of um, being in the middle place in some type of leadership program, being in um, the middle of a journey in some way. Again, it'll resonate in different ways for you because I say that because he's not a page, but he's not a king either. He's a knight, okay? So he's got some significant amount of abundance here, and he's got this planning energy, and he's using the ground to ground himself but still go about his business and do what he has to do. Okay, so that's a really nice energy to that card too. So I went ahead and pulled your confirmation cards. Okay, so you have Five of Wands in the upright position, Two of Swords in the reverse, and the Star in reverse. Okay, so when the Five of Wands is confirming, the Five of Wands upright is confirming the Empress in reverse and the Justice upright. This is basically telling me that when you were feeling in the beginning of the reading, the first card with the Empress in reverse in the recent past, or where you currently are, Cancer, where you felt not like the best businesswoman or businessman or whatever gender aside you could be, you weren't feeling that you were living up to your own skills and something like that. You weren't feeling abundant. And that was possibly because you were taking things a little bit too seriously and you were forgetting that a lot of times, once we relax about something, with help from friends or family or whatever, we can be more prosperous, we can be more abundant. That playful energy, right? Like sometimes if you talk to your friends about something going on at work or within a relationship, they might help you to see something in a different way and you learn something from them. Okay, so you see these group of guys here and they look like they're fighting, but they're not actually fighting. They're practicing and playing. And there's also this scroll here on the bottom that talks about some type of planning here. Okay, now also this energy from the Five of Wands when it's confirming the Justice, you might be able to get justice to a situation, or maybe, or people might start seeing you, you might start seeing yourself in a more just way, in a more right way. On the side of things have been weighed and balanced. Okay, and that could be because you are being more open to this playful energy, this practicing energy. Okay, and being more receptive to people helping you. Now, with the Two of Swords in reverse, confirming the Six of Pentacles upright and the Three of Wands in reverse, this is an energy about, I think another sign had a similar card. Um, Basically, it's about learning to make some decisions more with your heart. Okay. So it came out like this in the reverse, right? But when it's in the upright position, this woman is blindfolded and she has to make a decision, not with her logic and her intellect and her eyes, but with her heart. Okay. So this, when it's in the upright, it's all about not a, it's not an action card. Okay. But it can be considered an action card because you could be coming out of that energy of now I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to make a decision about something. I'm ready to use my heart more in my decision making. And this could also be the reason why you have the Six of Pentacles here, why you were able to be more balanced in your give and take with how you respond to other people and how you were able to maybe even give back some type of charity in some way, even if it's not money, time, energy, etc. Because you're coming from your heart place, so you're able to be more charitable in some way, Cancer. Okay. Now, also, when the Two of Swords is in reverse, confirming the Three of Wands, this is basically saying that um, you are ready to make this decision because you took the time possibly to observe other people's ways of doing things, and you're now ready to celebrate, to take action, to use your heart and move forward. But it could also say that. You were resisting some type of change, some type of action, and you were resisting that because you weren't using your heart in the past. Now, the last confirmation card you have is the Star in reverse. The Star in reverse talks about feeling a lack of hope, a lack of inspiration about something, um, not being able to balance emotions, feeling a little bit of restlessness. Okay, I'll show you the card in the upright position here. So you see this woman looking up at the stars, and she has one hand out, ready to receive, and one hand over her heart. Okay, so she's looking for the inspiration and the hope, and it's a really peaceful energy when it comes upright, but it was reversed or upside down. So when you're lacking this hope or inspiration, Cancer, this also could be why you had to be more defensive and you weren't ready to put some of those put some of your armor down, take your armor off, get more back on an even playing field, put both of your feet on the ground, and it could be because you were lacking this hope and this inspiration. Now, it could also be Cancer that towards the end of the month here, when you have this Knight of Pentacles coming into your energy, where you're able to move forward and you're going on your journey and you're feeling more abundant and you're open to learning things and you're in the middle of a journey or you're in the middle of some type of leadership thing where you're moving up, and it's because in the recent past you were having a hard time finding your inspiration and your hope and being open to the universe. But now it looks like you have it back right towards the end of the month, beginning of February. So yeah, so that is what I have for you, Cancer, as far as the tarot. But before you go, I'm going to pull some oracle cards real quick. I do have this new deck. It is, I think I have the box here. Yes, it is Work Your Light Oracle Cards by Rebecca Campbell, in case you want to check it out. But I will also put it in my, excuse me, in my description box later if I remember to. Yes, I will. Um, okay, just give me a second here. Additional messages for Cancer. January 7th, 31st. Additional messages for Cancer. January 7th, 31st. Okay. Beautiful. You got the Priestess card, and it says, how are you being called to step up and lead?" So that might be a message for some of you guys to come into your leadership role. I kept saying leadership when I was talking about the Knight of Pentacles, and I don't normally say that, and it just came to me. So that's really interesting. So maybe you're moving up in management and levels of your career or something. It doesn't have to be career though; it can be anything. So how are you able to take the lead there? So that is nice. Let's get you one more oracle card. All right. Cancer, January 17th through 31st. Messages for Cancer. Okay, and you got the Crow. Right. It says renewal, transformation, magic, and abundance. Like the raven, which is also synonymous, the crow wields powerful magic. In Native American myths, the crow restores order to the heavens. A Sioux belief links the crow to abundance and prosperity. One legend tells of a white crow that warns the buffalo every time hunters approach. This leads to hunger and starvation, and the crow is eventually captured by the hunters and thrown into a fire. But it escapes, and before becoming completely burned, being only blackened by the flames. Black becomes its permanent color. As the crow flees, it promises never to warn the buffalo of approaching hunters again. This crow, the crow is thus a kind of phoenix that rises from the ashes, symbolizing renewal, transformation, and the promise of abundance. All right, so yeah, that's beautiful. Um, I also believe too that the more you come into your leadership role, um, however that resonates to you in your life at this time, the more that you take on the energy of the crow and have this removal and transformation and abundance, you can flip the star card around and be able to find your hope and inspiration again. So that is very nice, Cancer. Hopefully, you got something from this reading. And like I always say, in case you're interested, if you want to see all the cards that I pulled for you today, I'm going to take a picture of it and it's going to be on my Facebook page posted under the reading. So if you want to check that out, all you have to do is go in the description box below. click on my website and then click on the Facebook link, find the cancer reading, and it'll be like the first or second comment there, if you want to, but you don't have to. It's just for some people. Really visual person, so a lot of times I like that stuff. Um, but yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for your support as always. And if you're new to YouTube too, if you want to subscribe, it's free. You can click on the bottom bell icon on the right, and it'll just let you know like when I put out new videos and stuff. But thank you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day or night, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, thanks.